Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pikmin. In the last episode, we had what was admittedly a bit of a rough time on Bulblack's kingdom. We got essentially ruined by... Oh, good lord, what is going on here? Oh, I haven't even got a cup of tea this time. Oh, what a great start to the episode this is. I think now I just had a glass of gin in between me and the old pointy note. Nope, it's... Maybe it's just been a while since I did Pikmin. Maybe that's just how sensitive it is. Either way, we had a rough time in Bulblack's kingdom. This time we've come back to the Valley of Repose for the first time in ages. And what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to nip this sensor bar problem in the bud. I'm going to do the same solution I did last time, which is raise it up slightly. Apparently I just need to do this now. But yes, we've got some exploring to do here. It seemed to stop me, but it didn't there. So I'm going to take 20 whites and 80 blues, and we've got quite a lot of stuff to get on with this episode. We've got a cave to do, we've got a cave to get to, and we have a lot of other crap to grab. So what we want to do is we need to proceed ahead here through areas we've already been to, but if you remember last time, basically we couldn't have really proceeded here for quite some time due to the need for moving underwater, but now we have blue Pikmin, so there's no point coming back here when you've got yellows or whites or anything like that. Fuck all you can do, but what you can do now is explore with blues through that. So, we'll separate people off. Olimar, you take... I was going to say take the whites, but you appear to have taken a singular blue as well. You take the whites, and Louis take the blueies. Yeah, I did a funny. And we will go through here. So, through here we have, first off, an underwater gate. This is why I brought 80, because a lot of my ability to explore today basically depends on how quickly I can knock down various things underwater, so I'm starting off with a lot of blues. So, gate down, please. So, with that done, we have a plug here. This is one of the main things, so this whole area through here is explorable with all of them if you first smash open the plug. Wonderful, so that drains that area here, and now we have some business to attend to, with the whites. So we can take them through there to where we just were, or we can go over here. If we look at the treasure gauge, hey, look at that, it's going mad. And over here, indeed, buried, only for the whites vision, is the something special. I was going to say what it is, but that's a bit of a spoiler. So let's have them uncover it, but I actually don't want the whites to take it back, because they're useful for some other mad shit I have planned. So now they've started to uncover it, that's great. So let's leave... We'll have them sit separately and actually have these blues finish it off. Basically, I want it to go back, don't want the whites to take it though. Hopefully, soon I will make that clear. Anyway, so, that's cool, that's on the way back. What we want to do here is we've got some water dumples to take care of. Just remember, these are actually a member of the Bulbul family. Oh, and they can kind of wreck you surprisingly quickly. But for now, I just kind of want to take them out and open up the way through. So, when I say open up the way through, oh dear, right. We've got an armored Canada beetle here. There's quite a few of them, and these are red ones. So, look at its rock. The deal... Ooh, there we go. I'll explain in a second what the deal with red armored Canada beetle larvae is then. Larvae. But yes, this is, for 50 pocos, the Spiny alien treat. Wonderful. So the deal with red ones is their rocks home in, like that. That's going to hurt a lot. I think we just lost quite a few blue... Oh, we lost 4. That's fine, actually. So yes, they're even easier than other ones to like trick into destroying each other, but it's just not really worth the effort for it at the moment. Here, basically, we just want to, ooh, silly, leaf ones nearly had a bad time. As you can see there, okay, he killed himself with his own shot, but he did also kill a couple of my blues, but I got blues to spare at the moment. Slightly more difficult to kill is going to be, not this dude, but actually these, because these are fiery blowhogs, and we have not got any red Pikmin here, so we just have to make sure we don't get incinerated. It's relatively easy. If you do get set on fire, you can just whistle them back again, and they're fine. So, let's get them all on this one as well. Oh, that's a lot of fire, but he's dead anyway. Cool, we all survived that pretty nicely. And I believe there is a new enemy over here, actually. Oh, let's have you. Yes, there is a watery blowhog over here, which is, as it sounds, it spits water, so it drowns Pikmin. But of course, that doesn't affect blue Pikmin at all. Ow, apparently it hits me. I suppose it's like been hit with a pressure washer, and those things got a real bite to them. Cool, but that's just pretty much cleaned up shop over here. Trying to get everyone who's trying to grab this crap back. It would be useful to take some of this back, but I don't think I'm really going to have the time for it. After the dungeon, you know, we'll see. For now, I want to set everyone working on this. And then it's time to do something silly with whites. There's a mini-boss here, which we can entirely avoid if we're cheeky. So, As you go up here, treasure appears, but also burrowing snagret appears. It's a reef boss, but basically, if you're quick enough, as I am, I can distract it with Olimar, and my white will dig up that ring there, and hopefully, come on, bring it back, lads. He won't really go for it at all. He might bury into the ground, but he won't bury himself in the ground, but he won't get up again. Come on, guys. Quickly. There we go. Cool. So, hopefully, yes, looks like we got away with it. Excellent. Cool. That's pretty nice. So they are all... That's coming back home now, and whites carry things speedily as fuck. So, with that done, I think we're actually ready to do something different. Yes, we are. Cool. So, this thing here that we uncovered from all that is the pink Menace, worth 100. And yes, you're technically, I think, if we're being fancy about it, supposed to bring it back using the... Not bring it back using anything, you're supposed to kill the thing for it, the burrowing snagret. But I chose not to, which is a nice, easy option that makes that a lot easier. You can snap all these blues back. We actually don't need them now. We only needed them to open this way forwards. We've got 20 there. Cool. Right. I want to take 21 of each colour of Pikmin, except for blues. So let's take 21 of my 26 purples. Yes, that's a lot of purples, I'm aware. And hopefully they will all make it. But if not, basically, so this next cave is real dangerous. There's no easy way around it. This is just a hard cave with a lot of nasty enemies, a lot of levels. I think I have 9 levels, and a brutal boss at the end. It's just everything about this next section is awful. So this is, yeah, I often talk about this game about when it gets difficult. Who's unaccounted for? Or is it you? Oh, it's you over there. At least everyone is flowered, you know, that's what I can say. So I would say here, we will face fire hazards, we will face electric hazards, we'll face poison hazards, and Pikmin are all, Pikmin are always useful in any circumstance ever, so always make sure you take some of them, I suppose. What are the numbers, actually? What are we seeing at? Yellow numbers are not great overall. You know, I might actually just quickly build up some yellow numbers. We've got bags of time to get through to this, so... Yeah, let's take these back to the yellows. Oh wow, that was fortunate, I actually went to the yellows. Happy days. Let's see where this is all going to go. This isn't going to go anywhere particularly useful. Well, I'll follow this thing back. Unless, do these change colour? Oh, this one changes colour. Oh, they both change colour. Cool, let's see if we can get them to yellow. And red, and then yellow. Nice. And then that's not going to quite work, is it? Cool, that's going back to the yellows too. And then this one, also on yellow. Yeah. And no reds. Bad reds. Put some yellows on it, and then some Pikmin to get it moving. Cool. Right. This'll just at least... I ain't gonna bother plucking them for now. I'll come back to this later, but it's something nice to come back to. Because most of them are just gonna appear in the onion anyway. Because, yeah, basically, we've almost got the way through to the dungeon now, and there is a second dungeon we can do, but I don't want to do it now for 1,000 reasons, so I'm going to actually come back to it at a later date. We'll do this dungeon here, and then I keep calling it a dungeon, it's a cave, it's always a cave. We'll do this cave here, and then that'll take a couple of episodes, and then when I come back up, we'll have a bit of time left in the day, so we can potentially just salvage some of these corpses up here. With whoever needs it, because quite frankly, depending on how things go in this dungeon, my Pikmin numbers may be vastly different to how they are going in. At least I know I've got some yellows ready, because yellows are probably the ones that are gonna have the worst in this here dungeon. So anyway, you'll notice there is a poison gate here. So I probably should have set these guys working on it earlier while I did stuff with the yellows, but I didn't, because this poison gate's going to take fucking forever to knock down with whites only, but hey, there we go, let's put all 21 of them on it, and I guess, I suppose I could start moving some of these, come on, get the last one on it, I can start moving some of these corpses at least back towards base, so I can do a weird thing where I'll move them back and then just call everyone back before they actually get to base, but just have them go in the right direction, so they're ready at the end of the day to grab them. Well, we've made an exciting pile of stuff there for me to deal with later. There is technically one more beetle over there, and there's some more shit over there. That's where that other cave I was talking about here is. But we should have nearly got our way through this now. But we haven't. So I suppose we'll keep moving more of this stuff then. I don't care about the blue thing, because that's not going to be an issue. As in, my blue numbers are fire, and blues are the one thing I'm not bringing down into this dungeon, so which is by design because we just don't need them. But I also have loads of blues anyway, so, you know, it's the twofer, really, it is. Whoa, don't take that way. Okay, apparently there's another way back over there. Oh, does that connection drop down near Frontier Cavern? Oh, it does, actually. Well, that's not useful anyway. Right, we're 3/4 of the way through the day, which is a little alarming. I kind of forgot about the poison gate, quite frankly. I'll be honest with you there. And it's given me a bit of a time problem, but I mean, we'll get into the cave fine. It's just we might not have as much time as I was planning on having at the end. Right, we good, guys? Come on. Ah, speeder, please. Yeah, I really should have done this while I was preparing the rest of my army. Oh no, ball sack. Oh no, get back here, you little shit. I even forgot to let the white successfully depoison it. Oh my god, I'm having a rough one here. Right, there we go, guys. Cool. Right. Oh, why are so many of them trying to follow me? Don't follow me. Cool. Right, everyone with me? 83, that's not great. 84, that's perfect. Cool. Right, time for one of the nastier caves in the game. As I said, both of these remaining ones here are nasty, but this one is particularly bad. Welcome. Oh, sorry. Interesting. My metal detectors are reacting violently. I can only conclude that there is some sort of machine below, but that seems illogical. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the subterranean complex with fire, lightning, and poison. In we go. Now, the first couple of levels of this are fairly normal. It gets scary once you get a bit further down, and we won't get to that this episode necessarily. So, oh, there's some white bulbs here for one, so let's try and take these ones out from a safe distance. There we go. There is, as you're noticing, poison around already. I'll deal with that in just a second. Should we deal with it now? Oh, bugger! Didn't sort properly. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you've got to kind of wait for them to sort themselves there. Otherwise, you will just end up throwing the wrong thing. There's no guarantee you will actually throw the right thing, other than holding a range of your Pikmin that way, but you have to literally give them time to physically move into the place. But basically, yeah, the trick for this floor is just to keep kind of moving, sweep outwards with your whites, and then kill with everything else. But don't obviously advance into poison areas unless it's safe, because that would be stupid. Oh, for fucking balls. Right, there we go. You can see there's a fun new enemy here. This is a no, this isn't a Careening Dredgebug. It's a different kind of snitch bug. It's a more irritating kind of snitch bug, because this one. So you know how snitch bugs normally grab captains and they're real shits about. They normally grab Pikmin and plant them. These fuckers grab captains and will try and plant you. So he's got Olimar, and that can be really difficult because it can just completely flummox your ability to actually. Ow, it hurts, first off, and secondly, yeah, it can just really do in your ability to actually make successful combat. Oh, you fucking got him again. And you need to make sure you, I think, look at, if you see the irritating thing there, the purples just actually can't hit him. There we go. Come on. Oh, Olimar's actually taking some real beating from him. There we go, right, he's down. We lost our Pikmin, but I'm sure we'll be fine. At least we've got this little dogger. There are more irritating versions of these as we go even deeper as well. Well, even deeper in other caves, actually. They're not in this one, which is fortunate. Let's take that out. And you'll notice there's a white bulb over there. We're going to be dealing with him in a second, don't worry. It's a hairy bulb, actually, they're called. So they have hair on them. That's pretty much about it. If you throw purples at them, it will knock the hair off them. The hair acts as a kind of defensive thing, but when they lose it, they lose that additional defense. Pretty straightforward to take care of. And we want to, again, take out some poison in the corner here. Do I want to sweep yet? No, actually, I'm going to keep killing enemies and getting rid of poison as well. There's a treasure somewhere around soon. But for now, we've got some more stuff to do here, so let's kill him. See if I can safely take out this poison without attracting the ire of the bulbs, who annoyingly are not affected by poison, which doesn't quite seem fair to me. Oh, guys. Oh, well, he's going to die. Always sad to lose a white, but at least the advantage is that happens when a white Pikmin is killed. Is that they take their attacker down with them, which is pretty neat. Let's again get ready to purple this guy up the arse. Stun locking with Pikmin, always a useful tactic. I think we basically got all of the enemies now. Yes, we have. Cool. We've also got the way down to the next level, which we are not going to be using yet. I didn't think I'd be able to fit up there. That didn't seem right, did it? Well, either way, let's say we've got some white Pikmin left here. Nope, okay, cool. That's how we're playing that. there not normally a treasure up there? Am I stupid? I mean, there's a treasure here. Well, I'll get rid of this one and then I can actually follow the detector more accurately. I think we've basically taken everyone out here so we can actually start cleaning up shop when it comes to corpses. Cool. It is very satisfying doing this when you're just like, yes, yes, suck up the corpses and bring them back to me and convert it into cold, hard cash. Oh, here's the hidden bit. And I've got no whites with me, of course. And it's got a fucking Mitite egg. Ugh. Well, at least we killed all the Mitites. Do we have... Shit, that's a lot of nectar. Do we have any need for that much nectar? I bet we actually don't. Well, let's at least set things moving here as well. There we go. There's the glue back. Not glue. What's it called? Tape. Good one. Idiot. So for 50 quid, this is the exhausted Superstick. And I'm willing to bet that all of my whites went with that, so... yeah, and that's not even going to keep that one moving, so we'll go back and gather everyone else here. Have we swept up this first area? We have, haven't we? Oh, no, there's more shit in the corner that we've not actually been to before. Let's have a look then, what we got. It's probably just going to drop eggs or shit on me, which is what it tends to do. Most corners like this will drop something on you, be it an egg or an explosive or something like that when you explore them. And bomb rocks obviously can be particularly nasty when dropped on you for the reasons which I shouldn't need to actually go into, if I'm honest. But I think, yeah, everyone's actually already flowered up, so there ain't much disadvantage to this. But this is where I need to go anyway, so let's hopefully dig something up. There we go, cool. Yeah, there's our second thing. And we can take all those Mitites back for a quid each. It's something. Yeah, purples, I'd played this game a lot before I realised that you could actually kill Mitites. I thought you just had to, everyone runs around and panics, and that's it, that's all you can do with it. I didn't actually realise there was a viable way to kill them by throwing Pikmin. Another of the infinite uses of the purple Pikmin. They are wondrous creatures. I really can't praise them enough. Right, let's leave a captain there, and we'll send another one over to the goal, while everything else gets slowly ferried back. And here is our second and final treasure of this floor. So, this is wonderful. It's an old rotary phone, and it's the Nouveau table, which is a great name. What are we on time-wise? Yeah, we can squeeze the next floor in, no problem. So that's everything for this floor. And we'll just wait for these final few treasures. Not treasures, monsters to drip in. And then I think we're all good. That's the first floor of 8 or 9. 9 counting the boss floor, I believe. So this is a real nasty cave. But hey, with that done, down we go to floor 2. So, this is where it gets a bit more nasty. So I want to basically bring everyone and hide them safely in a corner here, because we're about to encounter an evil enemy. There's no other way to describe it. These enemies are pure evil. There's a load of bomb rocks around here that will be activated by your Pikmin going near them, or something like that. What you want to do on this level first, there's little bastards, is manually set off by punching all of these bomb rocks. They won't respawn or anything like that, so you just want to get rid of them now, because otherwise they will fuck you later. But you'll notice these enemies are careening dirigibug. They throw bomb rocks. They are awful, and they're quite high in the air. The only real way to successfully fight them is using yellow Pikmin, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So, if I summon the bastards over here... This is the main use of yellows in here. Yes, there is actually electric traps a little further down, but really these guys are handy for taking out dirigibugs. Careening dirigibug also is a fantastic name. I just wish they weren't such a shit enemy. Well, let's take out the swooping snitchbug first, actually, because I'm sure he'll prove to be an irritant anyway if we're not careful. But at least, yeah, again, yellows are real useful here for being able to hit high in the air targets. Obviously, you can technically hit swooping snitchbug with anyone, but it's much easier with yellows. Right, he's dead. Cool. Now, got a couple of careening dirigibugs to take out. They're actually pretty easy to take out. You just need to be careful. Careful for 2 things. Number 1, that they don't explode you, and number 2, that you don't accidentally throw your fucking yellow Pikmin off the edge. And believe me, that's a way more present threat than it feels like it should be. As soon as they throw bomb rocks, just back the fuck up. Have I lost some yellows already? I must have thrown them off the edge or something. Oh, there we go. It's already starting. But yeah, once you get a couple of them, like that... Oh, well, that didn't work. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. So, his balloon has popped, and at this point, he is vulnerable to his own bomb rocks. Unfortunately, not vulnerable enough. But that's the trick, is to get him on the ground, and then when his balloon pops, he's actually pretty vulnerable. Oh, don't start moving the treasure back. Now is not the time for treasures. And basically, we just need to repeat this cycle. As you can see, their health is pretty low. They're just an irritating enemy, and their ability to throw bomb rocks makes them incredibly dangerous. You just have to fight smart, not hard. Like there, we just need to make sure we're away from him. He might get hit by his own bomb rock here. It can absolutely happen. Yeah, deals a decent amount of damage to him as well. Nice and straightforward, but just dangerous. Oh, shit ass. Right. Come on. Oh, no, don't throw that bomb rock. I wanted to kill him ideally before he throws it. There we go, we did. Cool, no, he threw it anyway. That's irritating. Cool, right, we got one more to go. Fucking hell, this can take forever. Right, I'll put the speeder on for this final one, or just cut, depending on which works better. Cool, and with them taken out, the floor is now pretty safe. So we got, obviously we've got the corpses to clean up, but we've also got, there's a couple of items around. So, there is this thing here, which is an old style, not cathode ray tube, it's a transistor, that's what it is, I think. And then there's this thing here, which, if I'm correct, what happened? Why did people die? Who died? Why die? Did I throw someone off the edge by accident? I heard death. Either way. Well, this is the network Mainbrain for 100 quid. There's a bit of a theme to all the treasures down here. I really thought it dropped something on me once. There are several treasures on this that when you start them moving, the game drops shit on you, because that's the kind of game this is on these floors. But I think that's actually everything. Oh no, there's a swooping snitch bug over here. But here, we're really just on corpses at this point. Fair few of my guys have been deflowered just by combat. Oh, that's an uncomfortable zoom in. My control's not doing anything. I never did it before, but now it's doing the thing where it keeps accidentally zooming in when I use D-pad down to tootle horn them. Very bizarre. Anyway, for 70 quid, this is the Spirit Flogger. Wonderful. And, you know, we're actually going to hold it for the episode there, because I've not got really time for another floor. So, thank you very much for watching. We've come down 2 floors into the very scary subterranean complex. Next episode, oh, that's where it gets real shitey. Hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.